everybody. It's back to school week for us here, and I know it's back to school week for a lot of people across the US, so I thought I would post a small video, hopefully I can get through it all quickly, of 5 tips that will help you save money through the school year. Our school lunches, I don't know if it's nationwide, it should have been nationwide, are no longer free post-pandemic this year. Which is a big strain for families right now with grocery costs being so high. Doing my cost comparison to when I would do this pre-pandemic, it's gone up a little bit. So hopefully this will help you save some money. So tip number 1 is you can save money by not having to do everything last minute, because last minute and convenience costs your money. So tip number 1 is plan ahead. Whatever you're gonna do, just plan ahead and make it like once for the week, and then the kids can have them and pull them out of the fridge or out of the pantry. Whatever snacks you're doing, do like a bunch all at once, so everything can be ready to go. And you'll save yourself money by giving yourself the convenience and only doing it once rather than doing it every single morning, because that's tedious and time consuming and a pain in the butt. Tip number 2. Invest in some sturdy containers. This is what I use for like grab and go things, whether it's snacks, whether it's the produce, veggies, sandwiches, whatever. I like to use these little reusable containers, not the like take and toss ones. These are like the sturdy, thick Rubbermaid ones. The take and toss ones seem to get smashed in lunch boxes. We've thrown away enough of the cheapy ones to know that I need the better ones. Sorry, my head keeps getting cut off because I wanted you to be able to see the counter. Okay, so that's tip number 2. Tip number 1 was make ahead. Tip number 2 is invest in some good containers that will save you money, and then you're not buying Ziploc baggies and throwing those in the landfill, because those are not recyclable at all, and they are a pain in the butt to wash. You can use them again, but do you really want to wash them and dry them, and do you know if they're sanitary anymore? Those you can throw in the dishwasher. Done. Okay, tip number 3 is I like to vary my fruits and veggies for the week, and what I pick one week, I might not pick the next week unless the kids ask for it. So like right now, I've got grapes for this week. I've got kosher dills. I've got olives. We do all kinds of olives. I've got one child that is very adventurous, some children that are very picky, and some that are right in the middle. And taking the time, like I said, the tip number 1 is to make ahead and do everything at once. You can take the time to like chop up a thing of carrots. This was 87 cents for this huge thing of carrots. And for the small pack of baby carrots that's like this much, it was over $2. So why would I pay $2 for the little teeny thing of baby carrots? Because I can't buy bulk at these stores. Why would I pay $2 for the tiny baby carrots when I can take this for less than $1, take maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes of my time and chop this up and have carrot sticks for the week. Plus that is way more than my kids will eat in school lunches, and they'll have snacks just for snacks. Okay, tip number 3. Oh, and then, sorry, tip number 2. I just mix whatever with those little teeny containers. You can mix like the more savory things and put sweets in a different container. If it's like grapes are cool, but I won't put grapes and pickles in the same container, so I would use smaller containers and separate those. But I would put pickles and tomatoes and olives and carrots in the same container. So, or I could put carrots and grapes in the same container, but just watch what you're doing. You don't want to have everything smell like pickles if your kids don't like pickles, or have everything be soggy and gross. And bonus tip, dry off pickles with a paper towel. It helps everything from getting soggy. Okay, tip number 4 is tinfoil. Tinfoil is cheap, tinfoil is recyclable, and tinfoil will hold stuff together way better than a plastic baggie. Some things won't fit in those, like these wraps that are my tip number 5. So if you can see, this is a little turkey ham and cheese wrap. This is something that I love to do. You can go like gangbusters and buy a whole bunch of meat and cheese and do it all at once, or you can be like, well, I've got some tortillas in the fridge, I've got this, I only need a few right now. But they end up being so much cheaper than paying for a school lunch and better than taking PB&J. Not liking PB&J, I love PB&J, but after a while it can get monotonous and some of my kids are like, I don't want PB&J today. So I always do a little bit of seasoning on mine. This is dill and just a teeny bit of sea salt. So I don't know if you can see this right here. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take this guy and roll it up, and then move this tinfoil over here so you can actually see it. And I take maybe I'll just hold it up. Put the wrap like flat side down, roll that guy a little bit forward, and then close your ends like that so nothing falls out. And then finish rolling that sucker up, and that sucker is not going anywhere. And these are great. I just take and I write whatever I put on them. Like this one is ham, turkey, and American. This one's turkey and American. These are turkey and provolone. So the kids just get whatever they want that I've got for that week. You can throw pepperoni in them, you can throw salami in them, whatever you want. These are just simple ham and turkey. Super easy peasy. But they're nice because they stack up easy. I just looked the wrong spot on the camera. They stack up really easy, take up very little room in the fridge, and they are grab and go. So the kids can just whoosh, whoosh. I've got my lunchbox filled, Mom. Awesome. And then they have a little bit of choice in what they want for the day. Anyways, okay, all of these things adding up to save money. This stuff, for all the turkey, the tortillas, tinfoil, everything, the wraps that have ham and turkey, some of them have like double turkey because I had another pack of turkey in there and I have some kids that didn't want ham. So I just substituted turkey and I have some extra ham right there. Where was my, it was on the back of that. Aha. The provolone was a little bit more expensive than the American cheese. I have some kids that like provolone, some that say they don't like American cheese, depending on what day it is. The American cheese wraps with the ham and turkey were $1.23 each, and the ones with provolone were $1.32 each. So it's very negligible, but this is big. This is a good amount of food. And if you've got like teenagers, just throw 2 in there. It's better than buying 2 lunches. Okay, so school lunches for my kids for this week, just for 4 days for 3 kids, would have been $46.20. But instead with this, with all of these things and like the fresh fruit or the fresh food, would have only been $32.05, a savings of $14.15. Times that by a month and it's about $56. So you gotta think, is it worth my time and is it worth my figuring out a little bit of like how to put all this together to save a big chunk of money every month? Because $50 a month adds up to $600 a year, just over $600 a year. That's a teeny vacation somewhere like close by, you know? Not bad. But $50 a month still on a grocery bill right now is a big deal. So do yourself some favors, save yourself some headache in the morning, put some things together in advance, try whatever you can do to save money on that bill. I'm gonna try to post a few more videos, like I said, of school lunch ideas. So if you would like to see those, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time.